Hey there, it's me Red Knight and welcome back to my channel for another Heyday video. Now today's video is going to be focusing on the updated chest and the new video ad option that's been added into the game for all players globally. Now for myself, I've been testing this feature for some time and I do find it very handy indeed, but let's give you more details. Now first of all, there are two kinds of chests within the game. One's on the farm, which is the actual red toolbox, and the second one is down in the town in the ocean area, which is the floating chest. Now both of these will have that feature that allows us to get the rewards. Now when it comes to finding the chests, sometimes they're easy, they're out in the open, sometimes they're hidden behind decoration. Now within the actual town area it's very easy to see them floating in the ocean, but the farm is more challenging, so keep an eye out for the sparkles. Now when you're actually going to a farm and you're looking for those sparkles, this is what it actually looks like. You can see the little bit of movement of that little light effect behind the decoration, so you're going to be hunting for that. Once you've actually found it, you then see the chest that's down there. It's very easy to decide what you want to do in the next stage. Now, as I said, there are some different stages, but before you actually do open up each of the boxes, you might want to touch on the probabilities icon just to see what's included inside, especially if you are going to spend the diamonds. Now, the probabilities do vary depending on the size of the chest in question. Now, here's an example of one of the boxes, and you can see the probability items down there. It's got diamonds, it's got expansion materials, boosters, etc, etc, etc. Now, I do wish that the items were updated, because they're kind of like old now. If I look at the one that's on the ocean, same kind of situation. You've got puzzle pieces down there, boosters, diamonds, and many other items that relate to the town. Now when it comes down to actually opening up the chest, there are three options. Option number one is to use diamonds, and you actually see that it says the amount of diamonds you need to spend to actually open it, and depending on the diamonds will depend on the amount you need to pay for the actual chest in question. They do vary. Now please be aware that if you have not enabled the double tap option within the actual settings, you are going to have issues within the game because you might end up making mistakes. So please go into the settings and click that enable diamond confirmation. That way when you actually have a box and you click on it, it will then say tap again to confirm, and once you've actually tapped again to confirm, the diamonds will be spent. If you don't actually have that confirmation there, then tapping it one time will spend the diamonds, and you don't really want to do that. So here's an example of the double tap, and I press it and it says do it again, and then once I press it again, those 3 diamonds will be spent, and then I can claim one of the rewards within inside. Now sometimes it's worth it, sometimes not. Now the issue is if you haven't confirmed that double tap, you'll see there's the chest, it's on another friend's farm. I go over to it, I see it sparkling, I tap on it, and once I press the 3 diamonds, it opens straight away. Now with the new feature, you must enable this, because if you make a mistake and press not the movie one but the diamond one by mistake, you're going to be losing a lot of diamonds, and the diamonds can be pretty expensive. So go into the settings, advanced settings, slide all the way down, you can see here, and click that button. That way you won't be wasting the diamonds. Now the diamonds can be quite high, especially when it comes to opening the chest. Small ones 3 diamonds, mediums 10, the big one is 20 diamonds, and the floating chest is 5. Now with the movie option as an example, we do have a kind of like a habitual habitat of actually ignoring it if it doesn't open, but now with the actual movie you're going to be paying more attention to the actual icon and looking at it. So we're going to have to change our habits. This is why you need to make sure that you've clicked that diamond confirmation so you don't make a mistake. Watching a movie opens a chest. If you haven't clicked the confirmation, you're going to be spending diamonds. Now once you've actually clicked on the advertisement, it will play an advert. Now the length of the adverts vary, the type of the adverts vary, but you can cancel them anytime. Now please be aware that ads are based on your social media footprint, so whatever you do within your social media, you may find that ads relate to that and your region and language. Now when it comes down to actually doing it, you'll see the icon, you tap on it, the advertisement comes up, you'll see the advert going through its motions. Sometimes the advertisements you can play, sometimes they just show you something. It could be game related, it could be something that relates to the region that you are in, but the choice is yours if you wish to continue going through, and then once it's done you'll claim the reward. Now for me, I think it's definitely worth doing. I don't mind watching adverts, doesn't cost me anything, and I get a reward out of it, and it doesn't cost me diamonds. Now the third and final option is the free to open. Now this is the best one. Now quite often each day you'll get a couple in the morning and you tap on those, they'll be free to open, but it's not always. It's kind of like 1 in 4 that are free, and when you tap on it, there's nothing pops up, it just opens, you'll get the reward, and that is good. And that's the same with the actual town as well. You'll tap on the floating chest and you'll get rewards. Now, if you decide that you don't want to spend the diamonds, you don't want the chest, just tap the X in the corner, and then it will go through its process of disappearing back into the ground or sinking into the ocean, and then that chest is actually gone. But do look at the actual options before you say no. So just like this one, I don't want to spend the 5 diamonds, there's nothing inside that I really want, so I click on the X, and then it will disappear and sink into the ocean to be gone. Now, what I can then do if I wanted to is then go to another farm or another town, and if you actually jump to another farm or another town, you'll find that there are some more options for you. So normally one account is done, you'll jump to another account and you can find those chests again. So here I am in my town, I slide on down to my actual ocean, there's a chest there, I click on the chest and I claim the reward. Now once I've actually claimed the reward, I can go about playing my game, or better still, what I can do is quickly jump to another town and there'll be another floating chest. Or if I'm on a farm, I can tap on the red box, jump to another farm and find another red box there. Usually you can find 2 back to back this way very quickly, and that gives you 3 rewards. Now there is a bit of a cooldown period between actually getting the chest and then coming back again, but if you play the game for a little bit and then go to different farms or different towns, you're likely to see the chest come back again. Now when it comes down to actually these features, you can see all of the icons and the buttons there just so you know what they relate to and then what you're seeing within the game. Please pay attention to the sizes, please pay attention to the probabilities and the advert icon that's now on the chest itself. Now, as I said earlier within the video, do make sure you go into settings, advanced settings, and click that double tap confirmation. If you don't, you'll spend diamonds too easily, and you don't want to be doing that one. Now, speaking of support, please do use code Red Knight. My code can be entered into the green box, as can any other content creator code. So choose your favorite creator, support them. Remember, the code is reset every 7 days, so you've got to keep typing it in. Now, what's more important for me, and many of you have done that, is to subscribe to my channel. I will be making more videos. I'm going to be making another one very soon indeed, which I will be uploading later. You can also watch videos within the playlist I've got on my channel, but either way, I will see you next time, and thank you for watching. Bye now.